Hello, I'm Jade Bell, and welcome to Security's Top 5 from Security Magazine, where we showcase the top stories and new developments from across the security industry. This month, we honor 12 top security professionals in our 2023 Most Influential People in Security Awards, discuss MGM Resorts' recent cyber attack, review tips on preventing workplace violence, and more. Let's get started. This month, Security Magazine celebrated leaders who have shaped the security industry with our most influential people in security. This editorial awards project recognizes some of the security executives, industry experts, and professionals affecting change, influencing their organizations, and making a difference each and every day in the complex, ever-changing world of security and risk management. This year, we honored Ava Cooper Davis, Global and U.S. Chief Security Officer at Deloitte, Claire Rosso, Chief Executive Officer at ISC Squared, Colin Doherty, Director, Corporate Security, Americas at VF Corporation, Eric Velez VR, Assistant Director at FBI Office of the Private Sector, Gregory Robinson, Vice President, Global Corporate Security at TransUnion, Jennifer Williams, Senior Director of Information Security at Healthcare of Ontario Pension Plan, Liz Cathcart, Executive Director at Hostage US, Matthew Horace, Chief Security Officer at Pretium in Progress Residential, Michael Dorn, Executive Director at Safe Havens International, Robert Soderberg, Vice President, Enterprise Safety and Security, and Chief Safety, Security and Resiliency Officer at Adtalem Global Education, Scott Ashworth, Head of Safety and Security at Overtime Elite, and Yona Alexander, Member of the Board of Regents, Senior Fellow, and Director of International Center for Terrorism Studies at Potomac Institute for Policy Studies. In a recent Ask Me Anything video podcast episode from Security Magazine, Andrew Wilder, cybersecurity executive, adjunct professor of cybersecurity, and member of the board of directors at Washington University, discusses lessons he's learned about cybersecurity since becoming a professor and much more.
I would say that the student questions really keep me on my toes, right? So as much as I get on the cutting edge with startups, I think also being with students who are pursuing cybersecurity degrees or executives who are looking to get cybersecurity certifications, I think that also keeps you on your toes. I think we talked before about diversity of thought, right? So different perspectives, people asking questions and making you look at things that maybe you've been doing for 10 or 20 years, but look at them in a different way.
In September, MGM Resorts released a statement regarding a cybersecurity issue affecting company data. The cyber attack, allegedly triggered through a phone call to the resort's help desk, affected electronic doors, slot machines, elevators, and ATMs. Here, security leaders shared their thoughts on the recent MGM breach, highlighting the need for stronger cybersecurity measures. Kayla Williams, Chief Information Security Officer at DeVoe, said, "These Las Vegas breaches and outages are harsh reminders that cybercriminals won't think twice about demanding big ransom payouts. It's also clear that even seemingly unsophisticated cyber attacks can cause a lot of damage. In addition to keeping up with hot new threats, security teams must not lose sight of the basics." No matter the industry, there comes a time when an organization has to deal with mental health concerns and the threat of workplace violence. Here, security leaders discuss the challenges of preventing workplace violence and reducing employee stress in an organization. John Rodriguez, founder of Empathetic Security Cultures, LLC, and former healthcare security executive, says the number one critical component to workplace violence prevention and a psychologically safe workplace is the degree and quality of trust employees have towards leadership. Without leadership's understanding, involvement, and continuous support to create and maintain a security culture, the security professional can do just so much with the best efforts and intentions, and have some degree of success. Deep Instinct's fourth edition of its Voice of SecOps report, Generative AI and Cybersecurity, Bright Future or Business Battleground, analyzed threats and stressors caused by generative AI, revealing 51% of security professionals say they are likely to leave their job over the next year. The study, conducted by Sapio Research, highlights the impact of generative AI in the cybersecurity industry, analyzing the technology's positive and negative effects on organizations' security posture and preparedness. The report reveals 75% of security professionals witnessed an increase in attacks over the past 12 months, with 85% attributing this rise to bad actors using generative AI. That wraps up this edition of Security's Top 5 presented by Security Magazine. Watch more security videos on our site at securitymagazine.com/videos. You can learn more about all the stories we covered today on our site at securitymagazine.com. Thanks for tuning in.